Friday night football for college. Houston at Memphis. We're going to stay in the American Conference. Memphis, a 3-point home favorite, total of 57.5. This one Friday night, 7:30 p.m. on ESPN2. FPI has Memphis 2.4 points better on a neutral field against Houston. But again, this one in the great state of Tennessee, home field for the Memphis Tigers. Memphis had won 5 straight games in this series before Houston got some revenge last year. Houston won the game 31-13 a year ago. As for the matchup this time around and what these two teams have done statistically, when Memphis has the ball, 33rd in EPA per play defense, Memphis 33rd in EPA per play offense versus the number 56 EPA per play defense for Houston. 22nd, though, in EPA per pass for the Tigers. That's how they move the ball well. That's how they move the ball efficiently and get chunk plays. It is through the passing game, through the air. So a top 25 passing offense for Memphis against a Houston defense that isn't terrible against the pass, but not quite as good in terms of EPA. Number 40 is where the Cougars check in there in EPA pass defense. When Houston has the ball, 63rd in EPA per play offense against the number 60 EPA per play defense for Memphis. So pretty even matchup there. Memphis should be very stout stopping the run, though, in this one. Memphis is 34th in EPA rush D, but 86th in pass D, whereas Houston is 53rd in rush offense and 72nd in EPA per pass. So honestly, kind of splitting hairs there. I think the bigger picture here overall for when Houston's offense is on the field is that this is a pretty even matchup. I think Memphis has the best unit on either side, offense versus defense, no matter who has the ball, with Memphis's passing offense being top 25. In terms of pace, both of these teams are above average. They rank in the mid-40s in plays per game. But overall, there's an element here outside the statistics that's making me lean towards Memphis on a live bet here if I can get them under that key number of 3. I'm not going to bet it pregame -3. I'm going to wait for a live bet here to see if I can get Memphis at -2.5 or better. But the unspoken element here is the Houston coaching staff. They've made some questionable decisions this year. They struggled to beat Rice in overtime against a third-string quarterback in Tulane a week ago. First of all, they had to go to overtime. They lost the game to a third-string quarterback in Tulane. But they won the toss before overtime and took the ball instead of deferring and playing defense and knowing exactly what they need after Tulane has their first possession. I can't remember the last time I saw a team take the ball to start a college overtime. I thought it was a really dumb decision by Houston's coaching staff, and they've had issues with coaching and decisions at multiple times this year. Been unimpressive against weaker opponents. So if I can get Memphis under that key number of 3 on the live market, that's what I'm going to bet and trust this passing offense of the Tigers to exploit Houston and score enough points and move the ball to cover a small number here at home at the Liberty Bowl, where this one's going to be played for Memphis.